Good morning, folks. Baking some bread. I made chicken marsala yesterday. Chicken marsala. I tried to film it, but I got half of it. Phone died. I didn't know it, so lost that. It's probably the best video ever. Anyway, we got see, where am I at here? Got some bread baking. I'm gonna toss this in the oven. This comes out. First one came out easy. This one's not. I'm just going to let that sit there for a minute. Prop it up. Alright, we'll be back in a few minutes and just let that drop on its own. I wonder if I'm even pointing in the right direction. Okay. I think we're there. Well, maybe. There we go. In the oven. That looks good, didn't it? Alright, I got it 475. I'm gonna bake that 20 minutes. It's Fahrenheit, by the way. And then I'll vent this, bake it for a little longer with the oven off and just let it finish cooking. See you then. Okay, we're back. I'm not sure where the camera's pointed. GoPros are awful. I hate them, and the app is even worse. It never connects. So it's time for a new camera. Anyway, let's take the bread out. Oh, yeah. There. So the first one looked a little better. Not bad though. Just put that in the rack there. It's not bad. This is my favorite part, is cutting into it and see what the crumb looks like. Sounds good.
Hello.
Good morning. Is it morning? It's afternoon.
But you already said that.
What?
So you already said that too.
I can say it more than once.
Well, it's not even done.
Yeah, so it's good. I mean, only by 15 minutes.
No.
It's just like the crack of 12 now. Almost. A little after that. It's past quarter past the crack of 12.
No, the morning ends at 11.
11?
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't. Who's bothering me and why? Zoe.
What's Zoe want?
She wants clothes. All right. The end. Okay. Howdy, folks. Hello, Lulu. You're such a good girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. So, yeah. I tried to make a video yesterday. Why are you dancing? Do you need something? You want to go outside? Is that what you want? You sure? Okay, fine. I'll let you outside. Let's go. Come on. You lead the way. All right. Do your thing, okay? And don't bark at the old ladies. They don't like that. Okay, where was I at? Yeah, so failed video yesterday. I did a video on chicken marsala, and it was good, except that I wasn't recording half of it, so I couldn't make anything out of it. And then I did like some bread shaping in the middle of it, which, you know, has gone to. So it's kind of like what I'm going to do now. But it is May. It's close to June. And tomorrow's Memorial Day, which, you know, is a holiday in the U.S. And that's like, well, it's a day I don't have to work. I work for myself, but nobody's going to expect me to show up tomorrow, which is a beautiful thing. It's like, you know, when you're a kid and there's a snow day, if you live places where you get snow, and this, you know, school's called off. It's like you get a free day. Tomorrow's a free day, and it's a beautiful thing as far as I'm concerned. So I can't remember where I was at. The thing about the beginning of summer is the first thing I think about in summer is tomatoes, ripe tomatoes, and BLTs. But it's still a bit early for ripe tomatoes, but I wanted to have some BLTs, and we got the bread for it. So I went and picked up some greenhouse tomatoes, you know, that are locally grown. They felt like they were pretty ripe, you know. So let's give them a try. Make some BLTs. I picked up some bacon that's from a meat market. It's a block away from me. It's the best meat market in Iowa City, I think. Anyway, it's Thomas. They make their own bacon, and it's good. I've made bacon a few times, and I haven't beat them, so I just kind of gave up on it. Now, maybe I'll talk about bacon when we get to making the bacon, and then I'll bring it home, I guess. All right, what are we going to do first? Probably get some bacon going. So I'm going to use my biggest cast pan. It's a Birmingham range steel BSR. Birmingham stove and range, or Birmingham range and stove. I can't remember. I love the old cast iron stuff. This has to be actually older than 1969, I think, is when. Oh no, it says made in USA. So if it says this, it's it's newer than late 1960s. I think it's 1969. And it's a bit heavy. So it was made in a machine that's automated. So it wasn't hand, packed in sand molds. It was it's in a replicating machine. But this company held on for a long time. I mean, I think the only company that made it through the 70s was Lodge. And then there's been a couple new companies that show up now because these are good pants. they last forever. If you know how to treat them and know how to cook with them, they're good pants. All right. Well, let's see. That's going to heat up. I need to go find the bacon. And I need to see why Lulu is barking at people. There's probably some old lady out there. Anyway, I'm going to come back in a second when I bring home the bacon. All right, where are we at? The bacon. So, the thing about bacon is it's typically cured. And in the U.S., it needs to be cooked to 128 degrees. Minimum. This is some weird bacon. Now, sometimes you'll see, bacon in the store. It'll say uncured, and by the way, it's baloney, because they use, instead of using nitrates or nitrites, they use it's a plant-based, same thing. It's cured. It's just not cured in a way that's the same as using number 1 or number 2 or whatever cure. Just keep that in mind when you think you're buying uncured bacon. It's like any more healthy for you than the regular stuff, because it isn't. Now, we're close to getting to the place where I wanted to be earlier, which was cutting up the bread to see what it looks like. Yeah, sorry about all the head shifts here. There's a few things about making videos that I realized, which is that, well, number one, I don't need to worry about what I say because nobody's watching it anyway. And I think it's kind of like I'm doing it for my kids because they can come back and watch it. It's online, it'll live forever unless I delete it, but if I'm gone, I'm not going to be deleting anything. And they can learn how to cook, the stuff they grew up eating and loved. So that's part of it. It's kind of fun. It does make it interesting. put the Alright, I need to get this thing out here. Drink some wine. Tomorrow is a holiday. Forgive me. Lost the knife. Oh, there it is. Which one should we cut into? That was the first one I made. Oh, that's the second one. Let's do the first one. It's got kind of a nice ear to it. I'm going to go slightly off center. Try to keep that square. That's a pretty nice crumb. It's close enough where you can make a sandwich out of it. It's not super open, but that might change through the cross section. So let's do a little slicing. Oh, it's a beautiful day though, by the way. My wife was up planting and doing stuff in the yard. Oh, that's a nice looking piece of bread. Yeah. That's, I think I can be proud of that. I'm going to deliver my son some bread because he's been waiting for it reluctantly. What? You're back?
Thank you.
You gonna eat that whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see. I got two there. Do 3. Switch it over. Do 4 sandwiches. Okay. Now, we need some butter. Or butter, I suppose you can say. If you're from the East Coast. And that bread looks good, doesn't it? Like it does. I don't want to get too crazy. It's easier probably just to put butter in the damn. Should we do that? And butter each one of these. Let's go back and see how the bacon's doing. It's probably time to flip. Yeah, definitely. It's getting close to doing the bacon bubbles. I'm gonna do these all at once. Well, at least what I can. Yeah. They're all kind of connected now. Oh well. I like bacon crispy. So the thing about cast iron is it retains heat really well, but it doesn't conduct heat very well. So you get hot spots. So depending on, and because the burner kind of comes up, there's a ring around where the burner is, where it's the hottest. So it's kind of cooler on the outsides and cooler in the middle. And then depending on the size of burner you use, that's where the heat is.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I see your butt.
Yes. They look like they're done, but the bacon bubbles aren't going like, you know, crazy, but I think those are done. So we need a plate and a little bit of paper towel. Evidently that's going to be the end of that one. I'll just put it here for now. Let me get these out of here. I'm gonna let that little clot go for some more seconds. Yeah, those are definitely crispy. How not to cook bacon 101. What's going on at Jane's? You are? Are you seeing anything good?
Only ever seen anything good.
Really?
The one time I did.
Tell me about that.
Right. Tell me about the mouse.
Oh, the mouse. What about the mouse?
She tried to scare me with it after I picked it up.
Oh, you mean earlier today?
Yesterday.
Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Okay.
Everything else is super nice.
Oh, that's perfect. Except for the mouse. The mouse isn't. So, yeah, my wife found a dead mouse and I had to go extract it. So, you know, I grabbed it with a rake, kind of. And I picked it up and I pointed it at her and she jumped and ran. Evidently she's holding that against me. All right, we got bacon. I should probably have made my own mayo for this, but I'm not going to do it. I think it's time to get the bread toasted. 11 minutes. Put them on here. Good kids are probably ready to eat. I do need to cook some more bacon. Maybe I'll start that now. I try to keep these a little more separated. I only have like a couple left. Can I get them in there? There we go. Lulu, what is it about bacon that brings you over here just like in seconds? What do Do you like bacon more or cheese more? Because I know you love cheese. Oh, you're sniffing over there. There's bread over there. You know, you do have food in your own bowl. Dogs live their entire existence, and their biggest pleasure is sniffing. You know, and the interesting thing about dogs' noses is that they're separate. Each nostril is separate, so they have like directional sniffing. So they can like smell the direction that something is coming from. So if they smell something from the right side, they know, you know, they need to turn right in order to chase it down. And if they smell it from both, then they're right on track. Right? We get you figured out. DOG. Alright, we got this heating up. I was gonna butter all these separately. That's the way I usually do it, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. What did I do with the... Oh, there's butter. It's over here. Oh, we got the tomatoes. Triple H, Iowa. Triple H Farm. Iowa vine ripened. Well, that's okay. Let's see what we can do here. I forgot where the butter is. That's where I put it. This is the salted stuff. Yeah, that's too much butter. Perfect. Yeah, it's way too much butter. I don't have any more paper towels. Okay, we're going to deal with it. Let's see how we're going to put these in here. I need to do these kind of like this, I suppose. How do I fit them in here? Okay, now toast these up. Flip those. 17 minutes. Can't believe the GoPro's still going. Feels pretty warm though. Yeah. We'll wait for the bacon bubbles. Those little, it's when it starts to kind of foam, it tells you how cooked it is. And when it, you know, when it gets to the right amount of foaming, you know you're there. I guess that's a good way to gauge it. Right, Lulu? You know what? You have food, and I just let you outside. Do you want to go for a WALK? Is that what's going on? I think that's what's going on. But, you know, I can't do that right now because, well, I'm making dinner. So, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to go lay down and just chill, okay? Yeah, just lay down. Yep, use your old joints. Yep, there you go. Okay, somebody's texting me. It's my wife. Saying thanks for fixing my vacuum. Alright, we're gonna be back in a little bit when the bread's toasted. I mean, I've been blabbing for 19 minutes, 40 seconds. That's too long for anybody. My wife would be running away. Well, my kids too, honestly, in the first 30 or 40 seconds. So if you make it this far, more power to you, I suppose. Well, I probably should look and see if I am pointing in the right direction. These are these tomatoes, and I don't expect much from them. They feel kind of hard. Yeah. I'm wishing for summer. But it's not really officially here yet. So we'll see. See how they look. It's not too bad actually. But I don't know yet. Sometimes you tell by just how hard they feel. And they look ripe, but you can make them look artificially ripe. They feel too, like, I don't know, like fibrous, I suppose, or just kind of spongy, and when they're not quite all the way there. I think that's what this is. I think these are fake ripened tomatoes, because a tomato that red would not be as hard as this is. I should have went to the farmer's market and hooked up with my tomato lady, but I didn't get there till, well, it was 11 o'clock, but there's nowhere to park, and so I just got, what did I get? Stuff for this. I got these tomatoes. I should have went over to the farmer's market, because she has better tomatoes. They're actually not artificially ripe. They do that because of shipping. Anyway, it's sad. The bread's done. It got a little bit dark on the one side. You might say that's burnt, but I'd say that's flavor. Okay? You can't argue with flavor. Right, Lulu? I'm gonna make a sandwich. Let's see, I need salt, pepper. I'm gonna keep it simple. There's salt, here's pepper. get up one plate. Do the first one. In fact, anybody ever watches one of my videos, it's amazing to me. They're so bad. Oh, I forgot that. You know what? The thing is, my kids will eat different things. So one of them likes BTs, and you know, it's different stuff. So I can't like put mayonnaise on it. I got to remember what everybody likes. Some of them don't like lettuce. I'm thinking Henry is just a bacon and a tomato. And just do a little bit of olive oil. A little bit of salt. And some pepper. And we're going to call that a sandwich. Might just cut it in half. Okay. There's one down.
Thank you.
You know who deserves some bacon? Are you a good girl? Yes, you are. You can have some bacon. Now, I'm gonna make a couple more of these. I'll put some mayonnaise on them. This video is too long already. Sometimes I like to put a little basil on there and maybe some cheese too. I mean, it doesn't make it a BLT, but it's a derivative of a BLT, and it's pretty good. So you know, this is the basics. You can go from here. All right. Maybe I can make a video out of this. Do you think? For a video, you need a story. You know, you got to start somewhere, end somewhere. And I'm not very good at that. Making a story about it. This is about my quest to get through Sunday, have an extra day off tomorrow I didn't know about, and just rejoice in the bliss of freedom and summer. Not having to go outside with a coat on. You know, the grass is green, the sky is blue. It's a beautiful day. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you made it this far. We'll see you next time. Okay. The one sandwich done. I suppose we... Ooh, I don't think you like lettuce. You're sniffing at it. I'm sorry. Oh. I need to put olive oil on there. Got some mayo on there. I need some salt and pepper on the tomatoes. I think that's critical. I made this little salt container years ago on my CNC machine. It's getting a little loose. I need to probably fix it. But it's been around a long time. I like it. Wonder if. Yeah. Anyway. So now I'm actually going to be done with this video. The simplest BLT with fresh homemade bread, real bread. It's good stuff. All right, now say goodbye, Lulu. Yes, you're more lovable than I am, and that's okay. Right? You got some bacon. See you next time.